Top 40 in my right car. Bitches change, they act like I ain't know. Getting money, nigga, that my main.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Sway's Plus Size Life. If you are new here, I am Sway, the plus size model. And if you are new here, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and also share this post. So let's jump into it. It's Christmas Eve, and I figured why not bring y'all a little something, you know what I'm saying, something. But anywho, I have two co-stars today, and they're actually from the Honey Pot. So it has roughly been about maybe 2 weeks since I purchased these products, and let me tell you something, honey. These products right here got my purse looking like a Birkin, okay? Before, you know, she was a little Chanel, maybe a little Prada sometimes. And then after my period, homegirl would literally turn into a City Trends bag. So if you're like me, you know, this is just me being upfront and honest. When we have our monthly cousin to come by, Baby Red, she throws off our pH something serious. And I struggled for years and years, like, what can I get? I never knew what BV was or anything like that. The coochie code. We all get a coochie code once in a lifetime. When, you don't know. He'll pop up and just tear up everything. So one time I was like, oh my God, what did I do wrong? I know I was wiping front to back. Like, what is this? So I went to the doctor, and my doctor was like, you have the coochie code. And I'm like, what? So the first thing I'm thinking, oh God, I'm gonna die. That's what I'm thinking. She was like, no, this is normal. Anywho, so I've been I'm not gonna say I've been struggling ever since then. However, I do feel like there are products on the market that are not what they say they are. I'm not gonna name them names, but you guys know who the other products are, far as feminine wash goes and everything like that. And so I was like, my doctor, I would never forget her. This is when I was living in Tallahassee. She really didn't like medicine. So she used to always tell me, hey, if you ever have a yeast infection, take caprylic acid. You can even insert it in there. And I'll never forget, I had a really, really bad yeast infection from a antibiotic. You know, antibiotics always give us issues. So what ended up happening is, she was like, get a caprylic acid. And if you get BV, you know, if you have bacterial vaginosis happen again, take ACIDOPHILUS. And I'm like, staring at her like a deer in the head. What is she talking about? Like, what are you talking about? So, addicts, I can't remember what it was for. So it gave me one of the worst, y'all, the worst, like, yeast infections I had ever had in my life. Like, I didn't have yeast infections before that. So I was all baffled. Like, what am I supposed to do? And I remember what my doctor told me. So I went to Whole Foods, and they have it. It's by Sunray. I think that's the name of the brand. I may insert a picture if I can find one, but it's called caprylic acid. So what I did, and I'm thinking like acid, I don't know, but I was like, you know what? It was that bad, y'all. Like, I thought, you ever seen a dog scoot around on some carpet? That's what I wanted to do. Like, that's how I felt while dogs were doing it. I did not pick on my dog ever since then. Anytime, I'm sorry. But I did that. I took it. I swallowed it. I was swallowing it. I was taking it for a couple days. And some of the side effects from it is like you might get a headache here and there. And you could tell when it's starting to work. It's an all natural thing. And I was like, you know what? Okay. And then after that, I took it and I inserted one. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should try it from both ends. Y'all, I kid you not. The next day, I know this is kind of personal, but hey. The next day, it came out I'll never forget, I went to the bathroom. It came out like some putty, like some silly putty that you play with. And I didn't have a yeast infection for another 4 years. The doctor told me the reason why she doesn't like prescribing diflucan and stuff like that is because it's made to, once it's over and done with, it's gonna come back. So I don't have time for that. Plus diflucan doesn't work for me. It makes my stomach sick as well. And I was taking the lactobacillus, which is acidophilus, which is in yogurt and everything like that. I was taking that every day because I was like, I can't deal with this funny looking smell and whatever. And it helps. I eat a lot of yogurt. 2020 now. And I kept hearing about this phenomenal black woman, you know, I'm here for the black ladies, who came up with a product called the honey pot. So it's been a couple months. Like, I know I'm late to the game. Anywho, so I was like, you know what, I gotta try this because I feel like the cleansing soap I was using, it seemed like it just it wasn't doing what it needed to do. Like, it's hard to explain. And I was like, And my last period, it made me have a tiny BV flare, but I'm just like, okay, how can I regulate myself to where I know you could put garlic, you can use apple cider vinegar and things like that. I know all of this, but I'm like, I want to get something that's gonna work. So I had seen a lot of people talking about it on TikTok and YouTube, and I'm like, let me try the boric acid and herbs. So it's boric acid, cocoa butter, and tea tree oil. It's a plant-based feminine care. So it has 14 of the little capsule thingy-majiggers. I don't know what to call them. And it's 290 milligrams of boric acid, and you have an applicator, all right? So the ingredients, of course, are the boric acid, the shea butter. I'm gonna just name a couple things. The tea tree leaf oil, and garlic, of course. I'm gonna just give you a couple of things. Now, I like her slogan, which is, you've got this, everything is gonna be okay. And made by humans with vaginas for humans with vaginas, because it takes one to know one, which is true. I don't understand, I don't care what nobody says. I feel like I'm gonna just say it. Summer's Eve is made by men. I have some. You're supposed to, let's see here, to help promote a balanced vagina, I'm sorry y'all, I can't read today. To promote a balanced vaginal pH, insert vaginally twice a day, in the morning and at bedtime for 7 days. I didn't follow those instructions because I be forgetting. And I was like, you know what, let me just save these to when I have my next cousin come by. So after that, so this is how they come. And I did try one of them. Of course, you have your little applicator. Make sure you wash it with soap and water or whatever once you get done. I tried one. They do melt pretty quick, which I did like. Well, not melt, dissolve. And they smell almost like, they smell like tea tree. Not a strong tea tree oil, but it's just enough to know, you know? And it doesn't leak out like how Monistat and all that stuff does. No, it's just a slow leak. So please wear a panty liner when you're wearing it, okay? Unless you just want it to run down your leg. Who knows? Some people are weird nowadays. Sister Soldier right here. I know, I'm sorry. I got the sensitive one because I was scared. I don't know, you know, when you try new products, I don't feel like itching or nothing or having a back. Let me just get sensitive. So this right here, it says refresh. It is foam. It has no parabens and no dioxides. It's a plant-based feminine care. It's 100% natural with a pH of 3.5 to 4.5. It contains colloidal silver. However you say it, I can never say that word right. It's a tongue twister. But I have read up on that it's really good for you. It's cruelty-free and sulfate-free. So the pH balance for you, it has lavender, vinegar, and calendula. I don't know about that word, but I don't like big words. So you pump it 3 times and then you wash with your hands. But make sure you shake it first. Now, you washing your cat with your hands, all right? If you don't want to use your hands, ladies, I don't know why I have to tell everybody this, and everybody gets offended by me when I say this, because to me that's nasty. My mother would never, my mother still to this day, if she ever found out I was using one washcloth, she would bury me alive. Ladies, you are supposed to have one washcloth for your face and one washcloth for your ass, okay? Okay, that's nasty. I only use a white washcloth on my face because I don't like all those other colors and dyes is in those washcloths. However, it is safer to use your hands. Now, there are a lot of good ingredients in the foam wash. So we have purified water as the first ingredient, which is excellent. You have apple cider vinegar. You have sunflower oil. You have the garlic bulb extract. You also have hydrogen peroxide. I'm not about to read all these ingredients. That's up to you to go read all the ingredients because you do have to cop this. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna tell y'all this much. Let me get me a little closer. Since I started using that, my purse is so snatched. When I say snatched, like I can tell, you know, when you use apple cider vinegar in your water, your vinegar, whatever in your water, you know, it tightens it up. So I can just tell, and not because I'm doing anything. No, you can just tell when you use this product of how it's working. I've noticed a difference, a complete difference. Like I feel cleaner. Of course I was clean before, duh. But I feel cleaner and it feels more right. Whereas those other products, I feel like they're just made just because, like, I don't trust any of those. But these two right here, when you put these two together, it's phenomenal. Like, I do like it. I know she does have pads, I believe, and panty liners, I think. I'm going to invest when I do get some more money. I am going to invest in those, you know, to get those because I really, really want to try those out as well. Now, this right here at Target retails for $8.99. And you don't have to get the sensitive. There's another regular version, but like I said, I don't. And then the boric acid suppositories, that was $17.99 at Target, if I'm not mistaken. So in total, I spent, I don't know where my receipt went, but that was, I think I spent like $25 after tax, $25 or $26. But it's worth it. I'd rather spend more money when it comes to my health than being cheap, because I have to realize over these past couple of years, I have been being cheap when getting those Summer Eve products, and even the Equate products from Walmart that's supposed to be the Summer Eve. Those are $1.98, and you got to think about that. What is actually in those products that you're putting on your body? It's a no-no. But like I said, I do recommend these, especially if you have a sensitive purse. No more City Trend purse for me. Only Birkin. And I don't have nothing against City Trend, but when it comes to City Trends and that down there, no. So I hope this helped a couple of ladies who are still new like me, coming and looking for products, whether you're a teenager, whatever. It's worth it. And oh yeah, this does not have no type of smell to it at all. No. It's like a hint. When I say a hint, you're gonna have to really stick it in your face, up your nose, for you to smell it. But it's not perfumey, it's nothing like that. It's just right. So make sure that you go grab these products. And if you do, comment below and tell me like, hey, I tried it, I like it, this is and a third. I would not be switching back to those other people. No. So I have finally found my go-to products in my time of need. So thank you. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.